Welcome everyone, today's video is about Mark Spector aka Moon Knight. Guys, this story is based on Marvel Comics. So let's start this video. Mark Spector was born in the United States, the son of a rabbi, who as a child had managed to escape Nazi prosecution after Hitler invaded Czechoslovakia. Mark grew up on the poor side of Chicago, where his father Elias was the target of discrimination. Mark couldn't understand why his father would never fight back against persecution. During the last years of his childhood, Mark discovered by chance that a close friend of his family, Rabbi Yitz Perlman, was in reality a Nazi deserter and secretly a serial killer of Jews named Ernst. Mark's fighting instinct kicked off for the first time when he fended off against Perlman to escape his grasp. Perlman later disappeared without a trace. This traumatic event also caused Mark to develop a dissociative identity disorder. The first personalities developed by Mark were Stephen Grant and Jake Lockley. Shortly before Elias decided to intern Mark at the Putnam Psychiatric Hospital, Mark was approached for the first time by the Egyptian deity Khonshu, claiming to be Mark's true progenitor. Mark was allowed to leave temporarily to sit Shiva after Elias' death, but ran away after attending his funeral, enthralled by Khonshu's voice. Mark enlisted in the Marines and served for 3 years. On his second tour in Iraq, his superiors caught notice of Mark's bizarre behavior. After his past was dug up, Mark was dishonorably discharged. He later joined the CIA and worked with several people who would later interact with Moon Knight, including William Cross, Amos Lardner, and his own brother, Randall Spector. Randall killed Spector's girlfriend Lisa with a hatchet to keep her from exposing a gun-running scheme. Spector retaliated with a grenade and assumed Randall was dead. Once he left the CIA, Spector enrolled in illegal fights, where he befriended Frenchie Duchan, and both became soldiers for hire. They took on several assignments, mainly in Africa and South America. Spector later went to trial for assassinating the president of Bosqueverde, a South American country. Spector and Frenchie took on a job in Egypt for Raoul Bushman. Whereas Spector worked for the money, Bushman seemed to enjoy plunder and killing. When Bushman killed archaeologist Peter Alron to find an Egyptian pharaoh's tomb, Spector punched Bushman to protect Alron's daughter Marlene. Furious Bushman mortally wounded him in the desert, killing everyone in the place except for Marlene, Frenchie, and a villager willing to tell him the secrets of the tomb. Spector managed to reach the tomb before he collapsed, and Marlene and the crew laid him beneath an idol of Khonshu. His spirit had an encounter with Khonshu, who promised to save his life in exchange for his service. Spector agreed, although he later considered this encounter a hallucination. Restored to life, he punished Bushman's men, while Bushman himself escaped. Having finally found a purpose in life, Spector applied himself fully. He, Frenchie, and Marlene, now his lover, moved to New York, taking the idol along. With their help he developed the costume, equipment, and persona of Moon Knight. With his fortune, in addition to support his new career of fighting crime, he began using his Stephen Grant persona as a financier, and Jake Lockley as a cab driver whose purpose was to gather information at street level. His original persona, with its multiple facets, faded into the background. Still, leading 4 separate lives put great mental stress on Spector. Lockley developed a network of informants, including the homeless Bertrand Crawley, diner owner Gina Landers, and her sons Ricky and Ray. Spector's first major job as Moon Knight came when the committee hired him to capture a werewolf named Jack Russell. He succeeded, in large part thanks to the silver cesti he was equipped with. However, he learned that the committee planned to turn Russell's sister into another werewolf, and use them both as weapons. He did the honorable thing and switched sides. Spector and Russell shut down the committee. Spector faced Conquerlord on his own before briefly joining the Defenders to battle a life-model decoy version of the Zodiac. The first skeleton from Spector's closet to bedevil Moon Knight was William Cross, now the villain Crossfire, from whom Spector rescued the Thing. He met Spider-Man for the first time when they teamed up against the masked Marauder, who at the time called himself Big M, and employed the original Cyclone. This is the story of Moon Knight. Now you know who is Moon Knight. If you like this video, give us a like, and share with your friends. If you want more information about Marvel character, subscribe our channel. Marvel Dex, signing out.